Greetings, class of 2020. There are many conflicting emotions that run through you on a day like today, and this year is especially conflicting. After all that has transpired in the last few months, I spent a bunch of time thinking about how this graduation speech needed to be special this year. I had some really big ideas, and I wasn't sure what direction to go. I just knew I needed to find some guidance. Hey, Mr. Browning, thanks so much for taking the time to meet with me. So I'm the graduation speaker for the class of 2020, right? And I'm really wanting to respect this whole social distancing thing. So I have a few ideas I want to run past you, okay?
Sure, what are you thinking?
Okay, first one. What if I skydive onto the football field and deliver my speech with a megaphone as I descend? What do you think of that?
No.
Okay. What if, and hear me out, we get a bunch of F-16s to fly over the ceremony. I'm in the back seat of one of these babies, and just at the right moment, I pull the ejection and glide gently down onto the 50-yard line, miss grandma, while delivering my speech with, you guessed it, a megaphone.
Let me think about that. No.
All right. I nix those two. Okay, here's an idea. I think you're going to love this one. We lift a huge cake into the center of the field with a crane. At the right moment, I come busting out of that cake, standing astride two grizzly bears, like Roman riding, and I steer these bears around the track while delivering my speech with, like a megaphone or something.
No.
Right. Okay. Just thinking out loud here, would the school be willing to pay for me to travel to a deserted island and live cast the speech from there?
No.
Well, I guess that leaves me only one option. I'm going to have to get the squad back together.
You do that. I gotta get back to work.
Columbus High School staff, assemble!
And that's how I finally found the answer. When you asked me to be your speaker in March, you said, Mr. Olson, we asked everyone else, and they all said no. I didn't know how to take that at first. But to make sure your graduation speech was extra special, I want you to know that I asked everyone else, and almost all of them said yes. By my calculations, today your class will set the record for the most commencement speakers ever in Columbus High School history. But why include everyone in this special speech? Because we care. We didn't get to finish properly. We didn't get to say goodbye. I mean, it's not like we're celebrating that all you seniors are gone. It wasn't easy though. With the school closure and social distancing and distance learning, it was difficult to pull this together. Okay, CHS staff, thank you for joining me here on this Zoom call. First off, does everyone think they'll be able to take part?
I don't know, Mr. Olson. I work at home these days. You're gonna have to talk to my agent.
So I'm thinking if you can all send me some video clips, then, wait, do you hear that?
Senior! Work smarter, not harder!
Oh no. Can someone help Ms. Stimson? I think she fell in the river while filming her advice for the seniors again.
I'll help her. You don't even need me for this video anyway.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Wendt. Folks, this is going to be an important day, and we need to consider all the factors. The class of 2020 is graduating.
What? Mr. Olson did not put that much effort into my graduation speech.
Mr. Burt, what's the weather like out there?
Looks pretty good. Back to you, Mr. Olson.
Mr. McKay, are you ready?
I've got my favorite graduation tie on.
I don't know. I'm not sure if we can pull this off. There's just so much to do. I mean, some of you people still have flip phones.
Wing it.
I think you're right, Mr. Hoagie. You see, we just had to be successful because there's some lessons that we really hope you learned from us.
You may not always be able to move mountains, but you can always climb them.
I hope you learn from me that just because something's hard doesn't mean you have to be serious.
I hope you learn to have fun, because I try to have as much fun as I can, and especially at work. That's very important.
I hope that in the future you guys look back and see that us teachers who were trying to push you and to hold you accountable and hold you to a higher standard than you really wanted to be held to. We actually had your best interest in heart. And
here, I hoped that you learned how to think and not what to think.
Science is a process that gives us more confidence about what we know than anything else. A gut feeling, a leap of faith, or an intuition are things that people use to make a claim when they lack evidence. Science tests evidence and uses evidence to support or reject information claims.
Evidence is important, and the truth is often in the complex middle. It is the responsibility of every American to be informed and to know what they're talking about. I want you, most of all, to be reasonable people, to be informed people, to make informed decisions, and when necessary, take action.
I hope you learned to stand up for yourself and make sure you're the voice for people who cannot stand up for themselves.
One of the things I hope you learn from me is that there's at least one good book out there that has been written especially for you. And if you haven't found it yet, just keep looking.
I hope, for me, that you have learned to pause and breathe.
Learning by doing often involves learning by failure. That getting out of your comfort zone and taking some risks and being creative is often how we get ahead in life.
I hope that one thing you learn from me is that there will always be struggles. But that doesn't have to be a bad thing. Some of our best learning experiences come from struggle. Struggle can be productive if you're willing to learn from it. Don't let the obstacles that will inevitably appear in your life win. Use those experiences to make you stronger.
Adversity can spark some kind of creativity.
And I hope you learn that failure's not a big deal. That failure, if you've put effort into it and you've learned along the way, is a valuable lesson.
You were destined for greatness.
Never quit. Never give up. Never quit trying to be a better person.
I'd like you to make sure to be bold, be passionate about what you choose to do. Remember there are consequences, and never have any regrets.
To be honest, I learned a lot more from you guys about how to be a better teacher and how to do things right than you guys probably ever learned from me.
Columbus Cougars class of 2020, I miss you guys. You guys are such an amazing group of young adults, and if there's anyone who's ready to kick this pandemic's butt and take on the world, it's you guys.
There's also some things we hope you learn in the future as well.
Never grow up. And if you fall down, always get up.
In the future, I hope you learn that nobody's going on, so wing it.
Realize that the best way to feel good about yourself is to do good for others.
Try every single day to learn something. Your education does not stop at graduation from high school.
I would like you to learn tolerance. Remember, tolerance implies no lack of commitment to your beliefs. Rather, it condemns the oppression or persecution of others.
You are in charge of your future. How you react, whether you face the challenges head on, whether you ask for help, whether you give up, whether you persevere, whether you fail, whether you succeed. You are in charge of your future.
We're all so unique and so different from each other, and that's because this world needs a lot of different types of gifts and types of people.
Biggest thing I hope you guys learn after you leave high school is how to think outside of the box and do things in a way that's not going to be the same way they've always been done before. Don't be afraid to challenge the culture of where you go and to try to make big changes at wherever you go to school or where you work or where you go to live.
You should put your time and effort into things that do matter, and most of what matters can't really be measured and other people can't view as successful.
In the future, I hope you enjoy all the time you have with your family. I hope you realize how valuable that time is. And I hope that you take this incredible individualism and work ethic that you got from Montana and take it anywhere in the world you go.
But what's most important is that you are special to yourself. You need to believe that you can be a special contributor to the future.
I hope you learn that you're resilient because you've come so far. You are the COVID class of 2020. And if you can overcome the last 2 months of your senior year, imagine what you can do when you come together after the isolation.
Our time as teachers has given us unique perspectives from which to give you advice.
It's your choice.
Life is like riding a horse. Stay balanced, communicate clearly, and enjoy the ride. Come on, Oro, let's go.
Some advice or words of wisdom I'd like to leave you with is to make the most of every situation. This was not the way you thought your senior year would end. And you got things taken away and events canceled, which is unfortunate. But just know that there's always a positive in the situation. You're graduating, you did it, and this is a ceremony that not anyone else at CHS has ever had. So that's a positive.
The best advice that I can give you is to not do stupid things.
Before you judge a man, walk a mile in his shoes. Because after that, who cares? He's a mile away and you've got his shoes.
Start saving for retirement now.
Live strategically. Plan for the next stage of life. Don't just react.
We all make mistakes, and you will too.
Vote.
Plan for the future, but live in the moment.
Hopefully you guys head out into this world and take it by storm.
The best advice that I can give to you as seniors graduating today is to make sure you stay grounded, but don't forget to keep growing.
Life is a word problem. How are you going to react? I hope you choose perseverance.
My words of advice to you are to stay true to yourself, do what makes you happy, Remember your roots. You wouldn't be where you are today without your family. And above all, remember integrity, faith, and character will take you a long way in your adult life.
The best advice I could give to you is never forget where you come from and always be kind to each other.
Along the way, don't burn bridges and build relationships. You're going to find that relationships are about the only thing that really matters.
Greetings, class of 2020. Have a little advice for you. And this is kind of important. Take care of your earth suit. You only get one. Eat right, exercise. Take care of yourself. It's important.
Best piece of advice is always invest in yourself. Never waste an opportunity to get yourself in a position to succeed in life, whether that be a career or whether that be a major, or just surrounding yourself with good people in the process.
Don't forget to be kind to each other.
Don't let regrets from yesterday or stress or fears for tomorrow rob you of your peace and your joy today.
Don't be afraid to go outside of your comfort zone and challenge yourself. You won't regret it.
Forgive, forget, and move on. Things will happen in your life. Don't dwell on them.
All right, one last thing before you go. Always remember, when you go out into the big cruel world, always put your best foot forward. Do good, be good. And more important, never leave your house in your pajamas. Always dress for success, like maybe you're going to run into your next employer or your worst enemy. Always look your best and you'll feel your best.
The best advice I can give you guys is travel anytime you can, and not just to the touristy spots. Take in every culture you can and let that culture change your perspective. And please do that after the pandemic.
Be kind. There's so much hatred, negativity, and meanness in the world. We need caring, intelligent young people like you to change the vibe and make this world a kinder place for everyone.
Congratulations, Columbus High School class of 2020.
We're very proud of you.
I'm so glad springtime is finally here. The grass is growing, the trees are budding out, just like new beginnings in your lives.
I'm so proud of you. Congratulations. And just know that this class is one that I will never forget.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You made it. And you probably learned a lot of stuff along the way.
Happy graduation. Good luck out there, and I hope to see you all again at some point in the future.
I have no doubt that you all are going to go out and make your mark on this world.
We miss you. We love you. Best of luck.
I wish you the best that life has to offer.
Goodbye, seniors. Best of luck. Adios. Nos vemos. And I hope the very best for you in your future. And I hope someday when you have kids, you'll tell them some really great science jokes.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I am so proud of each and every one of you.
Congratulations on reaching this milestone in your life. I wish you all the best that life has to offer. Good luck and be kind.
Goodbye. Congratulations.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You did it. You'll be very missed.
So I guess what I'd like to say to you on this graduation is, so long, farewell, avidas and goodbye. Do 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 do. Goodbye, seniors.
It's been a joy to watch you succeed from afar. I've kept tabs on you all the way, and I wish you guys the best of luck in your future endeavors. Go Cougars.
I have just one other thought to share with you guys from the past. Remember, there ain't no way that we can lose, 'cause we got on our boogie shoes. To the class of 2020, good luck, guys. Get her done.
Now that you're finally done, let me be the first to say, get out.
Many people mistakenly think of graduation or commencement as the end of high school.
But the word commence means to start or begin. You are ready to begin. Some of you, because of the school closure, got a head start on your work life. And still, this ceremony and this diploma mean something. They communicate something important about you to your community. This is not your last dance. This is not your finest moment. This is not your finest hour. It might not even be your finest decade. The only heartbeat that has more potential than the one you're on is the one that comes next. Your mind and spirit are capable of powerful, powerful things. Each day you wake up is a gift. Your life is a beautiful, remarkable gift. A gift from above, a gift from those people who are here to support you. An opportunity. And it is up to each of you to determine what you'll do with the gift of each new day. It's here, and you're beautifully capable of it. And so, Columbus High School class of 2020, ready, set, begin.